Today I am here with the question of the day from the MDCAT paper 2024, and the question is, what happens to calcium when skeletal muscle recover from contraction? This MCQ is actually related to the muscle contraction and its recovery from the muscle contractions, mean muscle contraction and muscle relaxations. And you have four options. Option A is release from the sarcoplasmic reticulum and release from the myosin head. C is pumped into the sarcoplasmic reticulum, and the fourth one is exchange for sodium ion. So I will explain each and every option first, and then you people will be able to choose the correct option. So now I'm going to explain what happened during the skeletal muscle contraction. As you're familiar that the muscles are of three types, like skeletal muscles, smooth muscles, and the cardiac muscles. Skeletal muscles, as the name indicated, they are attached with your skeleton and help in the movement and sport and many more. And the smooth muscles, you know that all the internal organs, your blood vessels contain the smooth muscles, and the cardiac muscles, you know that they are in the heart. So here I will explain all these options one by one. I will show you first the structure of the skeletal muscle. So this is the skeletal muscle structure, and skeletal muscles, you know that if you talk about the skeletal muscle cell, so these cells, you know that I'm showing you here. Just so this is the muscle. So the muscles, as you can see, this is the sarcolemma. Sarcolemma is the membrane of the muscles. Muscle cells membrane is sarcolemma, and the cytoplasm of the muscle is known as sarcoplasm. So the here the sarcolemma is what? This is sarcolemma is the you can say this is the membrane. This is the membrane. Similarly, sarcoplasm is the cytoplasm of the muscle. So here the sarcoplasmic reticulum, I will clear each and every part here in this lecture. Now the sarcoplasmic reticulum, as you can see, this is the sarcoplasmic reticulum. This one, sarcoplasmic, you can see here, this one. So sarcoplasmic reticulum is actually the endoplasmic reticulum. But here in the muscles, because sarcolemma, cell membrane, or membrane of the muscle, and sarcoplasm is the cytoplasm of the muscle. Similarly, endoplasmic reticulum is known as sarcoplasmic reticulum in the muscles. So the concept of the sarcolemma, sarcoplasm, and sarcoplasmic reticulum is clear now. Now I'm moving further. The function of the sarcoplasmic reticulum here is to store the calcium ion. Must keep it in your mind. The sarcoplasmic reticulum store the calcium ion. So what happened during the muscle contraction? I will show you. During the muscle contraction, what happened? This is the muscle contraction, this figure showing muscle contraction. You know, muscles composed of the filaments or fibers like actine, I'm showing you here, actine and myosin. Two types of the filaments, actine filament and myosin filament. Your muscles composed of these thread, these fibers, these filaments, which are protein in nature. Actine is made up of actine, and the other one is the myosin. Actine is the thin filament. This is the thin filament of the muscle, and myosin is the thick filament. But must keep it in your mind. Your muscles made up of these filaments. So the thin filament and thick filament. Now what happened during the muscle contraction? These, I'm showing you here, the myosin, actually this myosin is composed of head and tail structure. This myosin, this is the tail, like consider it as a tail, and this is the head. Myosin, head. Ye myosin, this is myosin, which is the thick filament of the what of the muscle fiber. So now I'm talking about the thin filament which is actine, and you can see here actine is like this, like a rope, this one you can see here. So this actine is covered outside by the two different proteins. One protein is known as troponin, here you can see, and the other one is the tropomyosin. Now what is the function of troponin and tropomyosin? I will clear here. The troponin is the protein, you can see, like troponin are present in this form, 3 form, 3 units troponin, like this, along the actine filament. And this troponin, basically what happened during muscle contraction, calcium ion which is released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum come and attached here with the troponin. What happened? The calcium ion released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum and come and attach with this troponin. This is troponin. And what happened when the calcium ion attached with the troponin conformation change, mean its change shape, its conformation change. So what happened? This troponin allow this myosin, like you can see here, this one. The head of the myosin attached with the troponin. Is it clear? You can see here that myosin head attached with the troponin during muscle contraction. This is what this figure showing, the muscle contraction. Is it clear? And what happened during muscle contraction? Head of the myosin attached with the actine fiber. At which point? At troponin point, where the troponin protein is present. And when troponin attached with the head of the myosin, when calcium ion attach or make the bond with the troponin. Is it clear? So this calcium ion released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Now what happened to the muscles recovery? But here I am also explaining the function and the role of the tropomyosin. Tropomyosin is present, you can see here, along the, I'm showing you like this, along the actine fiber. Like you can say, okay, this is present alongside of the actine, means wrapping. Myosin is also like this, fiber like. Myosin protein is fiber like, and it wrap the actine. It is present along the actine. It tighten the actine fibers. Is it clear? So ये tropomyosin actually prevent the muscle contraction. What is the function of tropomyosin? This prevent, because it is present along the actine fiber, so it prevent the muscle contraction. How? It do not allow, tropomyosin do not allow troponin to bind with the myosin head. During muscle contraction, what happened? The myosin head attached with the actine fiber at the point where troponin is present. But this tropomyosin, what happened? Prevent the attachment of the head to the actine at the point of troponin during the muscle recovery or muscles relaxation. Is it clear? When the muscles relax, this troponin and this myosin head do not attach. So this is prevented by the tropomyosin. Now troponin and tropomyosin concept clear? I hope so. It will be clear, inshallah. Now I'm moving further. As I have explained, the troponin, tropomyosin, actine, and you know that during the muscle contraction, when the actine come and attach with the, during muscle contraction, what happened when the calcium come and attach here with the actine at the point of what? Troponin. At the point of, like this, troponin is present here, so calcium ion attach here, and then this tropomyosin move away, because the tropomyosin function is to prevent the muscle contraction. Means it keep the muscles in the recovery or you can relaxed state. Is it clear? So as you know that The sarcoplasmic reticulum release the calcium ion for muscle contraction. Now this condition is releasing of calcium ion, and this calcium ion then move and attach with the troponin. Is it clear? So this myosin head attached with the troponin. This is the muscle contraction. Now during the recovery, during what recovery stage? Recovery. During recovery, the calcium ion move back to the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Must keep it in your mind. What happened during recovery of muscles? Calcium ion move back to the sarcoplasmic reticulum through the pump, which is known as Circa. I'm showing you here. This Circa pump help in the movement of the calcium ion back to the sarcoplasmic reticulum during muscles recovery. Is it clear? When the muscles from the contraction stage move back to its or you can say move back to the relaxed form or recover from that contraction stage, then what will happen? This Circa pump, SERCA, this Circa pump again smooth, SEER endoplasmic reticulum, CA calcium, SERCA pump. These are actively transporting the calcium back into the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Must keep it in your mind. And now here I am explaining calmodulin. What is calmodulin? Calmodulin, dear student, it is present in the smooth muscles. Must keep it in your mind. This calmodulin, this is present instead of troponin in the smooth muscle. Like in smooth muscles, no troponin is present. In smooth muscles, there is no troponin. In smooth muscle, calmodulin is present. Calmodulin, I'm just giving you the information about the smooth muscles. In case of the smooth muscle, calmodulin is present, and this calmodulin actually present instead of troponin. Instead of troponin, calmodulin is present, and this is calmodulin is the calcium binding site in the smooth muscles. Okay. Now you can see here the sarcomere. Sarcomere is the contraction unit. What is sarcomere? Sarcomere is the contraction unit. You can see here. This is the sarcomere, which consists of actine and myosin both. And this unit, at this unit, the head of the myosin attached with the actine at the troponin. At the troponin point, troponin is the protein, as I have explained. So this you can see that the ATP break down into ADP and phosphate during muscle contraction. Now calcium ion, you can see, as I have explained, that the calcium ion come and attach with the troponin. So when calcium ion attach with the troponin, myosin head come and attach with the troponin at this actine filament, and the muscles contract, and at that stage ATP converted into ADP. So you know that muscles need energy for its contraction, and this energy is come from breakdown of the ATP. Okay, now I am moving further. So you can see here, as I have explained, that the release from the sarcoplasmic reticulum, this is the muscle. This is for muscle contraction. This is for muscle contraction. Is it clear? This point, or you can say that this option is correct when you say that the muscles contract, and when you say that the muscle recover, now you can easily choose pumped into the calcium ion pumped into the sarcoplasmic reticulum for recovery. This is for recovery. In case of recovery, calcium ion back into the sarcoplasmic reticulum through the Circa pump, which is actively transported, mean ATP breakdown into ADP for the transport of the calcium back into the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Okay, a release from the myosin head, incorrect. This one is correct. And exchange for sodium ion. Sodium ion exchange along with the calcium ion. Here I am clearing your concept related to the sodium and potassium. So here something I want to explain. Sodium ion and calcium ion both couple, means this pump is present in the cardiac muscles. Is it clear? This sodium potassium means sodium exchange with the calcium in what? This option is for cardiac muscles. So I have explained here the cardiac muscles, smooth muscles, skeletal muscles, contraction, their proteins, each and everything. If you have question, write down in the comment box. And for online lectures, you can contact me through WhatsApp, through Instagram, LinkedIn. Thank you.